I often find it kind of amusing to read about Reddit love stories, which usually end in divorce. So it got me kind of curious about what dating is like. So I took a little crack at it myself to see how brain damaging it truly is. So I did the next most sensible thing a guy my age would do. I downloaded a dating app,
Oh my god, bro. Oh,
specifically
hell no,
Hinge.
man. What the fuck
Apparently,
happened?
Hinge was the least scummy of the bunch, but still scummy nonetheless. I make a profile and all that nonsense and begin swiping just a bit. Not too much since I don't like feeding people's egos by letting them know I actually like them. A bit ironic considering the app, I know. I immediately get my first impressions of the app, and to be honest, I think the app should be called Unhinged because it completely disregarded my preferences and still showed me men when I was interested in women. But the app might be trying to say something here, I don't know. A day after, I check the app and I match with this
Oh
girl,
my
and I'm like, oh,
god.
cool. Dang. I sent her some random first message. I don't remember what I sent. Probably something weird like, I like your face. Not sure. Surprisingly, we start to hit it off with a bunch of introduction stuff and eventually agreed to meet up. First major mistake on my end, though, was I asked her what she would like and I didn't really take the lead. She said something like, what would you like? I stared at my phone and kind of panicked a bit, then pulled some crappy suggestion out of my butt like, what about something to eat or going to the mall? To nobody's surprise, she responded with, lol. In my head at this point, I needed to close her like Harvey Specter, so I said something more specific. I suggested the aquarium. Great, she apparently loved the idea because she wanted to see some jellyfish. Now that we got that all out of the way, I kind of made sure to tone down the texting until we meet on the day of, so I would still have some things to say. The day arrives and I get there early because I'm kind of nervous. I waited at the agreed location until she arrived. Okay, she arrives. Thankfully, I didn't get catfished and she is real and looks like her profile. This is where it gets really awkward, as meeting people does. We awkwardly make eye contact. No handshaking or hugs whatsoever. Just, yeah. We quietly go through the aquarium together. No talking. Like, no physical contact. It's just dead. So I wanted to sound like quickly fill in the empty silence by saying something like, I remember I said, you want me to take a photo? I asked. No, she said. Okay. Do you want a photo? She asked me. Then I said, no, I'm good. The energy continues like this for the rest of the aquarium until we leave. Like, it was genuinely as bad as it sounds on paper. I wanted to salvage this terrible feeling that went down, so I quickly said, let's go get a bite to eat. To be honest, it should have been like that from the start. We should have just went to go to a cafe. So we walk to the nearest cafe. We sit down, each get a little drink, and talk. I'll admit, things did get less tense, and I thought the date was saved. We talk, cool. And she says she needs to go soon. I thought in my head, oh, it's getting dark. It's understandable. But in retrospect, she was definitely thinking, oh my god, this guy's a loser. Fair enough. We part ways, and once I get home, I get the text saying she didn't feel a connection. I don't really react or anything upon reading this. I'm just kind of like, yeah, like the Kumon logo. And that was that. Time gone, money gone, experience kind of gained. Well, cool. Lesson learned.